Yep, just as I thought. It's already completely picked apart. Welcome, and welcome back. I'm BK, and in this episode of My Cartoon Life, we're going to keep working on our RV project. We're converting our 2007 Toyota Yaris into a RV. Right now we're building these little feet for our bed platform, but before we do anything, we have some new subscribers I'd like to add to the Yaris. I wanted to give a shout out to Jacob, Adrian, and Rovi. When they stopped me in Albertsons and asked to sign the car, I was having like a truly miserable day. I've been dealing with some issues that I've been trying to keep away. I don't want the negativity to bleed over. So I just wanted to say thanks for the inspiration. You guys are going places. Keep spreading that positive energy and working towards your goals. I believe in you. Phoenix, Tulsa, Madunes R, 80 Nevada, Dickendun, Dima, Koila. Welcome to the arcade. Welcome home with me. No, likely not. So yeah, this is my new bed. I have some concerns right now. I like how it's sitting, but I want to put a small little bump here, so that way we're not just like on the fuel pump, but maybe some sort of a bump up here will give me that. But then I want to keep that down, so it really can't be much. Yeah, and here you see we're eating into the seam sealer, so I definitely want to do something about that. We don't want this to move around or anything. If we have to, we can change the positioning of that, but it's basically, you know, even if maybe we just cut off a little bit of this board, if we just kind of cut off some of this board and then it rests like right here, and then these are perfectly aligned with where the seat would be bolted into. Partially why this is difficult is because I'm a very iterative person. I like to do things in stages and steps and like progress as I go. I have a hard time visualizing, so it's in 3D, so putting things where they go and stuff like that is kind of difficult for me. But what I enjoy is the experimentation process. So this is fun. This is genuinely fun for me, but I have to remember that I'm also trying to accomplish something. So even though this is genuinely fun for me, I have to remember that I can't just play around all day. I'm actually trying to accomplish something, and I need to live in this. So I gotta start thinking. I don't even know where to begin, honestly. I need to start thinking about like how I'm gonna live in this. And the first stage was put a bed in it. So now I have the workings for where a bed can go. So my next stage is, I'm not really sure. The other thing we also need to be able to carry all of our tools, because we also want to kind of make this like a cargo vehicle, because deliveries is going to be our primary form of income while we're traveling. All right, I'm thinking of adding another platform down here. Then we can have our, delivery supplies up front. Then behind the cabin is where we'll carry the spare tire behind the passenger seat. Then the rest of the tools can hide under the bed. I also want to do something with this because like I want an area where I can put my shoes before I like step into the car, because I want like this way to be hella clean all the time. I also need to figure out like what we're gonna do with the flooring. I don't want to just leave this bare floor, So it's been a little while. I've just been kind of sitting in the space, and it's got me thinking, what are the most important things for my survival? The first thing that came to my mind was Gigi, but Gigi's not going to be with me. He's going to be spending time on 80 Nevada's property while we're out adventuring. So then the second most important thing that came to my mind was coffee. Today we're going to take a quick detour on the RV project because the pick apart has an MR2. Yep, just as I thought. It's already completely picked apart. Holy crap. At least they have the bolts we need. It is disappointing there wasn't more parts, like getting the front lip or the wing would have been amazing, but I am like, we were pretty stuck on those bolts, so now we have all of the bolts we need. So that's definitely a win. I can't be upset about it. But it's crazy. It was literally there for like 3 days and it was completely stripped. Yeah, now that I'm home, there's so many things that I wish I had taken. Like, I do wish we took the knuckles, even though we can't store it. But the bumper, I totally forgot we needed that bumper, and it was perfect. It was like so nice. Yeah, ours has tons of spidering and this, but yeah. Oh well, you know, we really only needed those bolts, and it would have been nice to have taken the knuckles, but you know, right now every dollar is important to us. Okay, so now that we have essentially what's going to be our bed platform sort of figured out, what I want to do is I like that this is a flooring, you know, I kind of want it to be a floor all the way across. Looks like they already have a trailer hitch hookup, which is kind of cool. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do with the bed yet, but I do know that I want to, like, a platform like this across here. So I think what we'll do for now is, you know, build a, like, straight here and then down. Okay, so we're looking at 44 inches across here. I'm thinking, yeah, we should probably do 44 because it looks like 43 or 45 would. It's a little more than 44, but not much more. We got about 44 right there. Oh, perfect. Exactly what we wanted. Okay, so it's gonna wiggle like this, right? But if we put thing here, so it's pressing up against that, then we solve this, and then we just need to put pressure against it, backing it. Might be pretty stable once we nail the platform onto it, but we have to dodge this hump, so we're gonna have little spaces here, and every space is valuable in a small situation like this. So these are gonna become like cubbies or something. I don't really know. But okay, so it's 24 inches this way. So maybe, yeah, I kind of like that. Okay, I'm not sure if this is like a broken clock twice right or what, but I guess we should mark how far this pocket is on that board. We're gonna need to get some more 2x4s. Basically 7 inches, but not exactly. I guess we have room to maneuver this. Okay, so hinges are kind of expensive, just depending. Most are like, you know, $5. There's some cheaper ones down there, it looks like. This is probably strong enough, right? $4. This one's $4 too. I kind of wish it was wider, but the wider one's $8. No, literally, this is so cool. Okay, so we're gonna cut this down to 24. So it was about, I don't know, that much off. Basically, that's it. So now we're gonna just put the L brackets on those. Here, I'm gonna take it out, mark 7 inches, put the L brackets on, and then maybe we'll put the board on, see what it's like. So we're gonna need to kill a few inches off that. And then I'm thinking for the hinges, I'll go look at some cabinets to see like where they normally put them, but this looks like it's gonna work. And then we've got ourselves a nice little storage box hinge thingy. Our masterpiece, or something. I guess this is definitely Rev 1, but it opens nicely. We're gonna need to put hinges or something on it because otherwise it's just gonna flop open. Well, we should have known this was gonna happen.